Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking on Apocalypse and show you how to easily beat him. This is the Uncollected quest, the Rise of X, and as you can see we took the week and we completed all of the parts. This is just the nodes on Apocalypse here so you can see what is going on. So everything is probably complete except for the last part I left for recording today. So we're going to be taking on the part to the extreme left. This is the part where the nodes are a little bit different. When the attacker gains above power, they are inflicted with a power sting. So you have to wait for that power sting to wear off. So right now we're going to take on the Guardian. We're going to spam our heavies and get our Furies up. With Hyperion, we cannot fire off an SP right now because as you can see that power sting is active in the middle there of the two icons. We're going to wait for this to wear off and then we're going to fire off the SP3. A couple seconds, it's done. Now we could fire off the SP3 and there you go. This should put the Guardian in the bin. Let's see. Still 21% to go. Again, we are going to pull back and help some. We're going to use that solar energy to gain health. As you can see, we have the green icon gaining health, and you can see Hyperion is regaining his health. We cannot use. Here we go. We will clear to use. The power sting is back on now, but we will clear a second ago. So you just got to take a look at the top left corner and make sure that power sting is off. Once the power sting timer is off, you can use your SPs. Hyperion is perfect for this in that you build to the SP3 and then he's useful because you can dash back when he has those 3 solar charges, and once he has 3 solar charges you can dash back hold it for a couple seconds and he will regenerate health. We're going to use a long shot. New champion to the roster that I just ranked up. He's at rank 4 right now, but I love his SP2. When he has good karma, his SP1 is pretty good, but once he has pure of heart and you fire off that SP, look at the amount of damage he does with one hit. Now I'm still getting used to long shot. I'm still working out some kinks, but as soon as he has that pure karma active, and you could do that by holding a block. There you go, charge your block, boom. Now here we go. I'm waiting to do it again. I'm backing off. I'm trying to bait him off with his SP3, but it's not happening. And when I was about to fire off the SP1, I got clipped. He power gained. And that was my mistake. And again, pushing him to SP3 was a bad mistake with Venom because once those final hits, that's it, bled out to death. So just be careful with that. But that was a champion that I was experimenting with. So no problems. Longshot is still a fantastic champion. I love his SP1 and SP2 once he has that good karma going. And we're going to use Captain America here to just finish off this fight. Because the beauty of Captain America is his SP2 is what you really want to build to anyway. But his heavy hits inflict bleed. And you do not really need to fire off this SPs, so you could actually give it some time to charge. And he does not charge as fast as Hyperion does, where you'd have to just hold until SP3 to fire off the specials. But Captain America is absolutely fantastic in this. Now all abilities trigger 20% more. He's bleed immune, and when you have a bleed immune champ or poison immune champ, I mean the utility champion with just raw hitting power is Star-Lord. So Star-Lord would be a good choice for this, but I'm going to save him for the final fight and just to demo him, test him out against Apocalypse. We're going to use Hyperion here because what we do is we fire off the SP. He's not immune to incinerate. He may be immune to bleed, but not incinerate. We sit back, get that SP1 up again, and we're going to fire it off. This particular matchup, there is no there's no waiting or power sting on the SBs, so you can just fire off at will. As you can see, I'm just backing off, firing off the SB, backing off, blocking, and just letting it do its damage. There's no need to rush into anything, get clipped by his neurotoxin and bleeds. Definitely not his bleeds. Hyperion would be immune to his neurotoxin because he's poison immune. But again, you do not want to let Archangel bleed you out, because a couple clips and he can do some serious damage to you. So you want to back out in this fight and let Hyperion do his stuff. We could have taken him out with any one of the champs on the roster here today, but we brought in, as you can see on this fight, we're going to use Hyperion again for this fight. Again, the power sting is back on effect, so we cannot fire off the specials once it is activated until it's a certain amount of time. That timer gets eliminated. As you can see, he just activated the power sting right there. We have to wait, but Hyperion builds power so fast, he goes up to the SB2 and the SB3. Once the power sting timer is off on the SB3, we are going to fire off the SB. I'm trying to bait him out here to fire the SB. He didn't do it. I'm going to take a hit round. Again, Cable is one of those champs that builds power as well, so you have to pay attention to that. And he had a power gain as well. I'm going to fire off the SB3 now. We are 34%. Boom. We're going to fire it off, and hopefully I could dash back and hold that block to regenerate. There you go. Again, no need for that, because a couple light attacks and a heavy, and we took him out anyway. So we're getting close. We have who else? Oh yeah, on the roster, I was going to say, against Angela. Next fight, we have Nick Fury in the lineup as well, and he gives all the champions 10% attack. If he's dead, it's 20%, but we're gonna test. I want to test him out at the end as well if we need to test out Nick Fury. And as you know, in the final fights, the boss fights, I like to test out all 5 champs we brought to the table to see who is actually most effective and who was absolutely useless. If we need revives, we'd use it. But I don't believe we're going to need revives on this fight, because again, this is the last time we fight in Apocalypse, so I have a pretty good idea on who to use and what to use to beat him, and hopefully you pay attention to those tips going forward. Okay, couple more champs to beat here, and then we on to the boss fight. 2 more champs, and we're going on to the final boss fight. This guy always tricky, War Machine. We're going to have to beat him down with his armor up and all of that good stuff. So the guy to bring in for this is going to be Hyperion again. As you can see, Hyperion is an absolute MVP on this entire quest. And I'm so happy to have a 5-star fully ranked up Hyperion. It would be a lot more difficult if you don't have a champion like this. We're going to fire up the SB instantly. I forgot, absolutely forgot right here, that we have a power sting. So we are 38%. We dropped to 32% instantly. So the power sting is not as bad as I thought it would be. But still, yeah, you want to practice this gameplay without triggering that power sting. That was a complete mistake on my part. I'm trying to bait out his SB2. And again, I'm going to up to 3. There's no power sting there. Not yet. I could fire up the 2, but that would push him to 3. And I don't think we're going to do much damage on him anyway. Power sting is up. We're going to fire that SB3 now. And hopefully this takes him out. But the War Machine has a lot of armor when it comes down to the final stages of his fight. So we did almost no damage to him there. We have our regeneration going on with Hyperion. And then we're going to fire that SB1 if we need to. But that heavy attack took him out. So that was pretty cool. We still have Nick Fury and Star-Lord at full power, at full health. We have Captain America 75% health. Power Stinger again is in effect. This is against Hela. She is tricky. She has that. She's not able to die at the final blow because this Hela is awakened. So that is always annoying to wait out. Again, the blocks are going to petrify and armor breaker with Captain America on perfect block timing. When we parry, there you go. We see our armor break. We're going to bleed her. Again, we cannot fire the SP1s unless that timer is off. It just came off. The nice thing about Captain America, he does so much damage without even using his SP. And he is, here you go, with the indestructible. And hopefully we're going to finish this off now. And that's it. She's done. Captain America, absolute MVP on most of these fights as well. He has great synergies with every champion in the game, every class I should say in the game, not every champion, but every class. He has some great abilities, and we are going into the boss fight. So I hope you guys would be a good time to hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying the videos, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Leave comments below. Let me know who you used so we could help the community and the gameplay with all the newer the members learning from everyone else, and at least everyone put in their 2 cents so everyone knows to become better at the gameplay. So please hit the subscribe button, like, hit the notification bell, and we are going to go into this fight. Right now, we have a couple champions to test here. We are going to go in with Star-Lord, and I'm going to just walk you through the gameplay. So you want to back out, wait for that hammer, that gun to drop, and then you're going to hit him. Run. Now you're going to attack, and you want to give him some space. There you go. Now you push him to that SP2. He's going to do a ton of damage. You just want to constantly hold that block there, and Star-Lord is a great defender and has great block ability. Hammer down. Well, I keep saying hammer down. It's really that gun down, right? That blast gun that he has. Now, I don't want to push him to SP3. Again, I did not hold the block there, and I paid the price for it. But again, like I said, I wanted to try different champions as well, but that would have been my mistake. If I didn't make the mistake, I'm more than sure Star-Lord will be able to take him down. You just have to push him to 1 or 2 and back away. Do not push him to 3. The nice thing again, Cap is doing a fantastic job here bleeding him out. We want to intercept a lot. Do not hold block with too many of his hits because he is going to slam you. 2. Again, that gun is ridiculously powerful, and like I said, he's going to slam you. So you want to do the intercepts. Do not push him to SP3. And few champions could hold that block against that gun, and as you can see, Star-Lord was one of those champions that actually held his own and was able to fully block on SP3, SP2, sorry. There you go. Hyperion took him out. As we knew, Hyperion would take him out, and we still had Nick Fury that does a lot of blade damage, but not as good. He would have class at disadvantage as a Hyperion or Star-Lord. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. These are the rewards. Work less, play more, enjoy life, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.